Welcome to Insure for Life, the show where we make sure your love, your assets, and your legacy do not get left to chance. I'm Stacey Gregory, and today I'm joined by someone who helps families turn good intentions into legally solid reality. Tabitha Russell is the CEO of Tabitha Russell Notary and the founder of the SEAL Academy, where she trains and equips notaries to serve with excellence. Tabitha, thank you for being here today.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
Yes.
Thanks for the invite.
Of course. Let's start with your core business, Tabitha. Tell us about Tabitha Russell Notary.
Wow. Well, Tabitha Russell Notary was birthed 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago. And I was looking for what phase 2 was going to be for me.
Okay.
I had been in the insurance industry for well over 30 years, and I was like, what's next?
Okay.
And this landed right in my lap.
So what type of services do you provide, and what kind of people normally seek your help?
Wow. So services. As a mobile notary, the convenience of going to my clients is amazing. People are busy. They appreciate having a notary come to them. Whether that's a real estate transaction, whether that is affidavits or estate planning documents, just a variety of things that people don't know they need notarized until they need it notarized.
Okay. Now, I founded the Will Trust Ready platform, where we generate an online wills, trusts, power attorneys, and healthcare directives. And I have reached out to Tabitha, so she will be my go-to notary for all of my estate plannings. So when folks complete their trust and their wills, things can be notarized properly. So Tabitha will be my go-to for all of those things. So we have you covered from the beginning to the end.
Absolutely, and I love that.
Yes. And you also launched what's called the SEAL Academy.
Yes.
What is that?
The SEAL Academy is a notary training program. I have found that in this notary space, there's a need for new notaries, aspiring notaries, to have a platform where they can learn how to build a profitable, purpose-driven business that affords them flexibility with work-life balance, not work-life blend.
Okay.
And for me, having that course in place has helped a lot of people have freedom and flexibility. And it's a proven SEAL framework that I lived and experienced that worked for me. So I am happy to share that with others.
So is this online?
It is online.
Through Zoom or?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how long
Virtual.
is the program?
8 weeks.
So will the people that are interested in your program, do they need to already be a notary?
No, they don't have to already be a notary. They can just have the aspiration to want something different.
Okay.
You know, my website, yoursealacademy.com, provides them the opportunity to sign up, and of course that will create a discovery call with me, and we can see where they are and where they want to be.
And you said there's a need for notaries.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Well, so what I found is most people say, oh, I'll just go to my bank,
Mm-hmm.
right, and get something notarized. Well, now more and more banks are shying away from that. They're not wanting the liability that comes with providing notarizations, whether it's their own members or not. You know, I recently was in the Charlottesville area and met a client, and we went to his bank, and he wanted them to act as witnesses to his signature. They refused. So more and more people aren't, and places aren't wanting to do this for clients.
I didn't realize that. So when we talking, going back to the estate planning, and when those documents are notarized, can those be done virtually? What is that called?
So I am a remote online notary.
Okay, what is that?
That is where you invite your signee to a secure platform where they can sign their documents electronically.
Okay.
And a part of that is definitely with AI and all the fraudulent opportunities, the platforms it's not like your Teams or your Zooms for the most part. It is a platform where they're going to do a variety of things to verify your identity.
What type of things should they have with them when they
They're government issued identification that has a picture of them. They'll definitely need that. Some of the platforms will do biometrics, where they will recognize your facial features. There are always knowledge-based authentication questions that they're going to ask that only you're going to know. Like, have you ever lived on this street before? Or have you ever had a loan with this, a list of different lenders? Things that you're going to know the answer to. So if somebody's trying to pretend to be you, they won't know the answer to. So that's one of prevalent way that a lot of platforms use that, accompanied by something else.
Can you build a business just by doing online notary?
Yes, there are notaries who that's all they want to do. That is their work from home.
You can do refinances, mortgages.
So a lot of that depends on the lenders and the title companies, if they're on board with that. Not every company is on board with it, but I will say Virginia was one of the first states that presented remote online notarizations. Let's just say your car got towed and you needed an affidavit notarized. That is something that definitely can be done remotely. And the thing with that is the convenience and the speed of it being done.
Now I'm in the process of purchasing my home that I grew up in. And I live here in Richmond, but my brother lives in Radford. And I'm thinking, once we get to the process, we need to sign. Do we both need to be in the same location?
No. I have done many closings where there are 3 to 4 people on the session and they're all in different places, all in different states. As long as they are have valid ID. And I generally only work with U.S. citizens. There are platforms that will work with international. I stay generally within the United States citizens. Because between that and then my mobile notary going to people keeps me pretty busy in the training program. So
Now, going back to the estate planning platform that we were partnering with,
yes.
When you do your closings and being a licensed life insurance agent, do you find that people have questions about like mortgage protection or estate planning, things like that? Do they?
Absolutely, they do, because they don't know what they don't know. They're excited in that moment because they purchased a home. And a lot of times, that's the first time they've been a homeowner. So they don't know what to expect. But I immediately go into now how we're going to protect it.
They say, what do you mean?
Yes, absolutely, because they're like a deer in headlights. What do you mean, how to protect it? So we go into the mortgage life insurance protection for it, as well as, maybe we need to put this into the trust to protect it. And we can talk about areas where you come into play then, so then that is me handing it off. I kind of share the interest and then hand it off to you, Stacy.
Now what I found is that I've talked to several people that have recently purchased home and they say, I have that mortgage protection. I think people get mortgage like the PMI and homeowners insurance. They get that confused with mortgage protection.
Absolutely, and I do get that a lot.
And then once they say that, it's kind of, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, this is different. Like, this is protecting the mortgage in case you can't pay for it. So
exactly.
I guess we need to do better educating.
Clarifying that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Clarifying the difference between mortgage protection that protects the mortgage if you pass away and can't work, and the PMI, which protects the bank.
Exactly.
And the homeowner insurance, which protects the house.
Exactly. And for me, being in the insurance industry, when I'm reviewing some of those documents, I clearly point out this is for your homeowner's insurance to protect what happens to your home.
Is that part of the notary business, or that's something you do because you know
I do because I have that insurance background. Yeah.
What did you do in the insurance industry?
What didn't I do in the insurance industry? The only 2 departments I would say is full-blown underwriting. Now, obviously, I went to places, I did, the visual, but the underwriting department and claims. I did not do those two departments, but everything else, customer service, management, training, which is what I absolutely love. That was my jam. That was my jam. I loved the light bulb coming on for people and catering how they learn, their learning style to what I needed to cover with them.
Okay.
And then let them do their thing.
Now, going back to the SEAL Academy, how hard is it to be a notary?
Oh my gosh, it's not hard. It's not really hard at all. Obviously, you need to be 18. There are some requirements. I encourage everybody to check your state's handbook for the notary requirements. I can speak for Virginia, obviously, but I do train students who are not in Virginia. So, but yeah, it's not hard.
What about the startup cost?
To me, the startup cost, depending on what avenue you want to take in the notary space, because as notaries, we're known for our integrity. And there are other industries who seek out notaries for different opportunities. We mentioned earlier, obviously I do remote online notarizations as well as mobile notarizations where I'm going to clients with their documents or meeting them if they have their documents. But there's so much more that notaries do, or can do, I should say, if that's the field that they'd like to experiment. I know notaries who are wedding officiants. I know notaries who do field inspections, apostille work for documents that need to be authenticated to go to or certified to go to other countries. So there's a lot of different avenues that notaries can take.
Okay, so how can you be reached?
Your SEALacademy.com. And for those who are interested, if you go to the site, I will share with you 3 tips. Just fill in your contact information and I will send you 3 notary tips.
Okay, all right. And then when is your next class starting?
Next class starts December 4th.
Is it normally during the day or?
It's in the evening.
Okay.
Yeah, because the people are generally working a full time and looking for that avenue out, or they just want to do it full time. So in the evenings is what works most times for my students.
Okay, I shared your information with a cousin of mine. She said she was interested in being a notary, so I did share it with her.
Thank you.
So hopefully she'll look into it.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
So I appreciate you being here today. I'm excited to have you be part of the Will Trust Ready platform because I wanted to give family everything they needed to make sure that the documents are finalized and notarized so that they're legit documents.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited about our partnership.
Me
and
too.
I'm so excited that you were here today. And thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you for the invite. Thank you for this partnership. I am so excited for all the difference that we can make for families.
Yes. So
thank you.
I am Stacey Gregory. I'm licensed for over 17 years and I've helped many families make smart insurance decisions. And you can reach me at 804-539-6397. And I'm on Insurance by Stacey Gregory Insurance on all socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. And I look forward to helping as many families as I can protect what matters most to them. If you have questions about life insurance, or if you need a quote, or if you want protection for your parents, as older children, we get life insurance for our parents so that their final expenses are covered. And just anybody that you know that may need help with life insurance or has questions about the SEAL Academy, wanting to start a new career, we are here to help. Thank you. I'm excited about our new partnership.
So am I. Thank you so much.
Thank you.